Hi everybody, welcome to Fossil Hunting and Collecting with Chris. Well, we got some snow, so it's not a good day for fossil hunting. The rocks are going to be under a couple of feet of snow, not very practical. But it is a really good day to give you some good news. Got some very good news from the PRI Museum of the Earth. You may remember that last year they were having a lot of financial problems because one of their major donors had backed out. Their major donor had some financial problems of their own apparently and could no longer keep their commitment. The museum was in trouble. It didn't have enough money for its mortgage. It didn't have enough money to continue operations into the next year. But luckily, other small donors and a couple of large donors have come through. Let me tell you the story. So let me tell you how this happened, how the PRI Museum of the Earth was saved. There's an article on the PRI's website by the director, Dr. Warren Allman, who tells a story of how he compares it to the classic movie It's a Wonderful Life because of the way the people have come through for the museum. The article describes what happens in detail, but I'll give you a summary. So I'm guessing many of you are familiar with the story It's a Wonderful Life. The classic movie comes out around the holidays. It's a story of a character named George Bailey who goes through a series of crises, no fault of his own, but it leads up to him questioning the value of his life. And in this movie, all the people of his community sort of come together. And at the end, it has a happy ending. I don't want to ruin the ending because it is a great movie. You should see it if you haven't already.
Merry Christmas, movie house! Merry Christmas, Emporium!
A kind of a very similar thing has happened up here for the PRI. To fill you in the backstory, about a little more than 20 years ago, the PRI built the Museum of the Earth. It was a pavilion with a fabulous set of displays that illustrate the history of Earth through geologic time, and an incredible array of fossils and models based on the fossils, and really a fabulous place to visit. And for young and old, this really is a beautiful place. But the cost of this building had been put up by one very large donor. There was a mortgage, and the donor was putting $1 million toward the mortgage every year to pay off this pavilion. Well, during the COVID pandemic, the donor ran into trouble, and the donor was no longer able to make these payments. And the museum, as great as it is, doesn't take in a whole lot of money. In fact, it's really very affordable to go there, and great discounts for student groups and things of that nature. So it really did not have the ability to pay off the remaining roughly $3 million on the mortgage. Well, they were in trouble. They reached out in a couple of local newspapers, and they did get one very large donor, a $1 million donor from Cornell. Well, that was able to hold off the mortgage bank for a little while to let them refinance, and they reached out to the community for help. Well, it turned out two other very large donors and many small donations, ranging from children who put in some money to other small groups. In 2025, I got a group of fossil collectors to come up and visit the museum just to help support it. And all the other supporters, large and small, showed up how much they care about the PRI Museum of the Earth. Just like in the movie A Wonderful Life, everybody came together to save the day.
Merry Christmas, you wonderful building alone! Merry Christmas!
You old Museum of the Earth! All the contributors ended up putting in about $4.5 million, enough to not only pay off the remainder on the mortgage, but also fund the museum to run in all of 26. We were worried the museum might have been closing its doors in winter 2025, but it will be back now. And I'm so happy that this sort of enigma, this museum dedicated to paleontology in the middle of New York, will continue. So what I like to do now is just finish up with some images from inside the museum, some of the many things that you can see when you go there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, people who supported this wonderful institution. It's been around since 1932, almost 100 years old. And happy fossil hunting and collecting.
Fossil hunting and collecting with Chris. Digging fossils, finding fossils. Paleontology, trying to find science and evolution.